there is a concept that is very important, and this is really very important. Probably it's not so easy to understand why at the beginning, but it's really very important. Because it allows the system to grow with what is called network effects. Okay? You know, I'm going to give you an example. With what happened, for example, with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a big community, a lot of people using it. And one of the reasons is that it has a very powerful network effect. There are several Bitcoin companies or wallets. No? Let's say I'm a user of Coinbase. That is a company that raised $100 million, okay? And spent maybe half in creating a huge user base, okay? And Adam is a user of another wallet, Circle or Sapo, another that raised a lot of money. Good. So if I send with my wallet that was created by Coinbase 1 Bitcoin to your wallet, the Bitcoin arrives, yes or no? It arrives. Why? Because of the blockchain.
Yeah.
No, it's not because of the blockchain. That's the trick. Many people is confused with this. The blockchain is about recording the transaction.
Yeah.
In an immutable way. The reason why my Bitcoin arrived from this wallet that was created by one company to your wallet is because both wallets speak the same protocol. Okay? That is the Bitcoin protocol. So because of this, they speak the same protocol, I can send 1 Bitcoin to you. Okay? So this is very important because this is what allows that a company invest $50 million, the 100 that it has to create this user base, you know? and traction the whole ecosystem and the whole development of all this, you know? And the other company put 10 million and the other, and still all the Bitcoin can flow between all these user bases. You connect all the user bases of this wallet company, okay? Good. But what we have is not a transactional system, financial system. In our case, Internet of People is multi-use case. Bitcoin is about payments. We are about chat, taxi, online dating, trading, whatever, okay? But if we keep the same concept, then we might have the same network effects, okay? So what if we standardize for chatting, standardize the chat protocol, or take one that is already standard, and we say this is the IOP chat protocol. And for taxi drivers, this is the way taxi drivers communicate with the rest of the world. Then see what happens. In the case of chat, if all IOP chat applications speak the same protocol, then I can be chatting with an application similar to WhatsApp, and you answering me in an application similar to Viber. But today it's not possible.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Because they interoperate because they speak the same protocol, like the Bitcoin wallet. You know? We take the same concept and we extrapolate it to any use case. You know? Let's say that Daniel creates a taxi application, one for passenger and another for driver. Okay? And Daniel gets some funding, like several million, and spend a lot of this million to recruit, I don't know, 10,000 drivers just here in Hungary. Okay? 10,000 drivers. Okay? Then comes Attila, a year later, and he says, look, this is cool, and Daniel is doing very well, but it would be good if we can create a taxi application for ladies, no? Where the drivers are ladies and they are not raped or things like that. No? Some countries have this. No? So, usually in open source, today, you can reuse the source if he is open source. Okay? This is the current situation today. But there is no single situation today, as far as I know, that you can reuse the user base. Okay? It's not possible. You cannot reuse the user base of whatever company that came before you. But in the Internet of People, this is what it happened because of the standardization of the protocol. That means that Attila can create a passenger application for ladies that is going to go to the Internet of People and speaking the protocol of taxi drivers is going to only request rides for drivers that are women. Okay? So it's reusing the user base that he created. Okay? Yeah? That is powerful. Very powerful. Because network effects. No? to manipulate the user base, the other can reuse it and put even more, and then comes the third one, and when you realize everybody's in there, you know? Either because it's a taxi driver, or because it's chatting, because it's dating. So chances are that everybody's going to end up here. That is good. So these protocols are represented at the implementation level. They are represented with the concept that we call application services. Okay? So what does this mean? It means that this phone that I told that was connected to a profile server, it doesn't only say this is my picture, this is my name, but it also gives a list of the application services that is running. Okay? So I'm running the chat service, the crypto addresses for exchanging addresses between wallets, crypto broker, taxi driver, these are not, I'm not running it now. And this service is also running it. So when I find him, he might have a profile of the chat user, but he's not running the chat protocol, the chat application service. I will not be able to reach him, okay? Because internally, these services are encapsulated in some program object, whatever. And what happened is that my chat service plays the code to your chat service, and then it opens a channel that speaks that protocol. Okay? So, on top of this, that is low-level infrastructure inside the phone, chat application can use this like locally, and they are speaking remotely over this direct connection. Okay? And if you can do it with chat, you can do it with taxi driver, you can do it whatever you want. As long as there is a standardized protocol and the infrastructure is there.